Hi, my name is Carly Winters, and this is my ad campaign for COMMS 230. And for my ad, I ended up choosing Whataburger, which is a more localized fast food chain to Texas. Most of its stores are found in Texas, occasionally outside of Texas, but for the most part, you're really going to only find it there. And this is the ad itself, the original ad, which is advertising a chorizo burger. So the first principle I noticed was the alignment. It has a really strong central alignment. And then I also noticed some branding repetition with the branding going on. So as you can see here, we have the cup and ketchup, which Whataburger makes its own condiments. So seeing those things, people automatically know, like, oh, this is Whataburger. And then there's also proximity going on within this ad, as you can see, just the little clusters of information saying, hey, this is our new burger, it's here for a limited time, and it comes with a sauce. And then there's also a contrast going on with fonts, so you have a sans serif font, the serif font, and this handwritten font, which is layered with a thin line on top. You have the orange chorizo layer, you have a drop shadow, and then you have that darker orange chorizo layer. And as you can see within the circle, the sans serif and the serif font are actually repeated in here. So for my new ad, I pulled a lot of these principles into my ad to really have it feel more like a cohesive campaign. Except I decided to have a little fun with it because I didn't really find what I was looking for picture-wise, and I decided, okay, what if Whataburger creates a fancy version of their food? So this is what we have. I created that strong central alignment again. In fact, I think I made it a little bit more central focused than in the original. I also included the proximity with the clusters of information. I have the contrast going on with that, with the different typography, which are 3 different types of fonts. We have the sans serif, the serif, and a handwritten font, which is layered like in the original. So I have that thin line on top, or the thin letters on top. I have the orange layer. It has a drop shadow, and then it has that darker orange underneath. And then of course the fonts are repeated in here, which I created both of these. It took me a little bit, but they came out so good. I was so happy with it. So the obvious problem with my ad is, where's your branding? And, obviously it's not really there with, the subtle Whataburger branding. And so the reason why my ad kind of goes with what you've seen before is because I've really kept to the Whataburger colors. I've kept to that Whataburger feel, where you have your product in focus, and then, the background's always a little bit more blurry. I'm including those vintage fonts. And even this is actually really something common you see if you buy a product. They'll usually include like a little sticker on top. It's something similar to this. And so that's why my ad it goes with this campaign. It's just, if Whataburger ever decided they wanted to go fancy, I hope they do something like this. So thank you for listening, and this is my ad. And for those of y'all finishing up your finals this week, good luck, and bye guys.